So I thought defensively, we did a great job holding them 31%, tying the school record, 21 steals. Offensively, didn't execute and convert like we needed to first half, but second half we're much more efficient. And it's a great game to get everybody a lot of experience and opportunities. And again, with guys that are playing their first year at Baylor, these kind of games allow them to get some confidence and hopefully get some rhythm. And obviously things change coming this Saturday with Stanford, but it'll be a great test for us, and then tell us what we need to work on to get ready for Atlantis.
Scott, did you think the defense was particularly good? You mentioned some of the stats here.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you tie a school record in steals, that's a good thing in holding them to 31%. And obviously that was a real fast-paced game. They like to play fast, and I thought we were more efficient in first half in the half court than we were in the transition part of things. But second half we did a better job converting.
Scott, especially in the first half, I felt like there were times where you were throwing up the half-court alley-oop prayer. I mean, what is your message to the team in the huddle? Are those things that you support as they try to find a gel?
Yeah. Well, if the 12 turnovers, and I don't know if there's 13 or whatever, we wanted that down to single digits. And again, it's a lot of guys playing with each other for the first time, and especially with the injuries we've had leading into the season. I said it's going to take some time for us to get used to playing with each other. Obviously, we prefer points over turnovers, but at the same time, I think that's where guys, the more they get a chance to play with one another. And before our first game, it was, we had 2 practices where we had everyone in practice. So it's going to take some time. We'll keep getting better. And obviously when you're playing better competition, you can't waste or not take advantage of certain situations. At the same time, we just wanted to see how high Kendall could get. So we didn't know if he could get to the top of the Farrell. So we were going to test it, I guess.
Is he the best dunker you've ever coached?
We've had some great ones. I mean, Pierre, for a little guy, really got up. Deuce Bello was a YouTube sensation. Quincy Acey had 10 in one game against Texas, and phenomenal athlete. Perry, I mean, we've had a lot, but Kendall is so dynamic in transition and jumps effortlessly.
Scott, what happened to Adam?
He hit his hand, and for precaution, we just kept him out. So he should be fine, and he could have gone back in, but we didn't want to risk it. And with the game coming up Saturday.
That obviously was not Langston Love. Who was
Yeah, that's his brother, Kajana. Yeah, it's his brother.
So was he just here on campus, or was he?
His brother was he got I don't know if it's demoted because he was a GA, and now he's a now he's a walk-on. So we traded one love for another love. but he was here. He was going to be a GA, and then we need a little help with this. You look at our guard injuries. With Adam, LJ, and Langston, we needed more guards in practice. So he's getting in better shape, trying to get back out there and help us.
Matthew Meyer, a lot of his shots look like they were coming up short tonight. He's 0 for 6 from 3. Is that something, like, is that fatigue, or what did you see there with him?
We didn't make a lot of threes to anybody. We were 5 for 21, so we got to do a better job. A couple of them were good looks. A couple maybe we preferred him to get to the rim, but at the same time, normally, hopefully he's not going 0 for 6, and that's the great thing about having good defense. When you have nights where you go 5 for 21 from 3, you still can win by 40.
Kenjo, he seems like he can pass from any kind of angle. Is that the stuff you've seen from him?
Yeah, he's done a great job, especially in a short time getting used to playing with the guys, and him and Kendall got a great bond. I mean, he does a great job finding Kendall and making some spectacular plays in transition, especially.
Coach Boone said he thinks this team could beat last year's team. Are you at a point yet where you can?
Yeah, I would love that to be the case, but at the same time, we saw last year's team win a lot of games, and this year's team has got talent. Don't have quite the experience that last year's team, and obviously we haven't gone through the rigors of the Big 12 and haven't played the meat of our non-conference schedule. But we like the possibilities and the upside of this team, and obviously you got to stay injury-free. You got to have great leadership, great chemistry. You got to keep getting better. And all along I've said what's so exciting for our staff is normally you win a championship and the next year you don't really have a chance because of talent or experience. And this year we do. So the fact that you got a chance, and there's a bunch of schools that have a chance, but it's great to have that opportunity.
Scott, inside the 5-minute mark, Kenjo was still out there. Is that just to try to gel him in?
Yeah, trying to give him first 2 games he didn't really shoot it well, and just give him more time, more of a rhythm. And then obviously with Adam not going back in there, but like these games are valuable to get those guys as many minutes as reps with each other in live action as possible. And again, since we didn't have that in October practice time, we're kind of making up for lost time in game time.
With Brown being such a star on the court, what is he like in the locker room? Has he grown into a leader for this team?
Kendall's one of those guys that is a great teammate. He's real quiet. You wouldn't even know he's in the locker room, but he's one of those guys, if he says something, everyone's going to respect it. And he's somebody that our 3 freshmen are all very talented, but they're all really humble. And you wouldn't know if they were 0-star guys or 5-star guys or what. They all really get along. They just want to fit in. Kendall's a great role model. I mean, he's great with kids, great with students, and doesn't like the limelight, or there's no entitlement in his game at all.
Scott, you are getting ready to start a tough stretch.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you are prepared for that?
Well, we'll find out come Saturday, and obviously we got to get Adam back full speed with everything. But this will be great for us to see Saturday where we're at, and then Atlantis. I mean, you get done with those 4 games, and you're going to know exactly what we need to work on, where we need to improve. And a lot of times you don't know until you find out.
Scott, the win tonight gives you 16 straight at home, a Farrell Center record. What does that mean to you?
It means the crowd's done a great job in helping support us and giving us the energy and helping get us through the close games. And as far as the players, they've done a great job buying in and knowing that they got to protect the home court.
Scott, you think you can get a decent scouting report out of Valpo?
Yeah, I think we'll be all right there.
Do you have any kind of early feel for Stanford? I mean, have you looked at them?
Now playing Monday, Wednesday, really haven't had a chance to. Coach Brooks, you could ask him though. He's doing the scouts, so.
Scott, I think LJ said one of y'all's emphasis was rebounding better. Did you feel like you got a better effort tonight? I mean,
Oh, what I was most proud of the team so far this year, we came in number 1 on Ken Palm defensive rebounding percentage. So normally that's not one of our bigger strengths. Offensive, we've been top 5 for the last couple of years, but defensive we haven't. And I don't know where we're at after tonight, but we're doing a better job.
Hey, Coach, you had 39 points off your bench. I mean, are you liking what you're seeing out of your rotation kind of heading into Stanford?
Most definitely. I mean, you look at last year, we had a starting rotation, and same thing this year. Last game is 44-17 off the bench. So that's really critical to team success and really helps you in practice.
Anything else?
Appreciate you guys. Have a good night.
Thank